start with why you chose Washington State.
The opportunities. It was a place that really gave me a lot of opportunities that I couldn't really get from other places. Everywhere else I went, there was always a couple things that were really good, a couple things I really wasn't too big on. This was a place that when I went there, I found a lot of opportunities, and I couldn't really find any negatives about the place. It was there's so many things that people kind of don't really assume, they don't really suspect when they go into college. They don't really look at the big picture sometimes, and I really come in there with a real narrow view of what I wanted, and they were able to meet all those. So, it was really clear to me that this was a better decision.
The staff has a lot of Oklahoma ties. Talk about how that factored in.
It was big. Them being so far away, it's kind of difficult for some of them to see guys from, a distance away. But you kind of look at it, and, a lot of the guys on that staff, they're around there when they're at Texas Tech, when they had Wes Welker, a guy from Oklahoma. Wasn't really that recruited high, but he came out there with a lot of heart, and they're hoping that I'll be the same guy. And, I'm going to prove to them that I am, and I think that was a really big factor, because, had they not had those ties, then I wouldn't have had the blessing, to get offered by them and to be able to commit and play for them. So.
You mentioned earlier that you're going to major in construction management. Talk about that, and how did that play into your decision process in this?
It played big time. It's my major is really important to me. I want to make sure that my, whatever I graduate in, whatever my diploma has a lot of weight to it. I got to make sure that the options are always open. Football's going to end eventually. That's inevitable. That's how it's going to be for everybody. And I just hope that, when it does for me, I'll have a good backup plan. I'll be able to finish football, reflect on it, love it, love all the times I had with it. But at the same time, I'll still be able to be extremely successful in what I pursue. And I think that, their opportunities in construction management are really big. Them being one of the highest in the nation in post-employment, is a big factor, because it's exactly what I was looking for.
What about the future there for you? The program's starting to look pretty good, get better. What about the future there?
Oh man, the future's looking good. Right now, I believe that the future is only what you choose to make it. And I choose to make it something that's going to be pretty fun. I think that God gave me an extreme blessing to go here. He's worked a million wonders on me. And I'm not gonna take this blessing and do anything bad with it. I'm gonna definitely use it to my advantage. And in the process, I'm gonna give him the glory for everything he's done for me. So it's the future definitely looks really bright. And I think that we're gonna go there and we're gonna do big things.
All right, thanks, Carl.